Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, where you'll receive exclusive content to videos that are not available on YouTube. And for those of you that like the one video instead of the 2 video format, you get that as well.
Bam!
For $1.
Bam!
It's $1 a month.
Yep. I think we're cooler than a bag of Cheetos.
You can't even get that for $1.
Hey, that's true. Not hot Cheetos, though. Only like regular Cheetos.
So check us out on Patreon, guys. We hope to see you there. What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there?
Lost in Vegas, coming back at you, the unbiased real reaction.
That's right. Shout out to all free thinkers, of course, across the world.
And our
appreciate
patrons.
you guys. Yes.
Another early access video. We appreciate you. We've got, Roundabout.
Okay.
Now,
Progressive rock.
we like that.
Progressive rock.
We like that.
We pretty much like progressive rock, and maybe we should have been a little bit more specific in the past video about prog. No, prog rock has been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Prog metal, we've liked some. We haven't liked other prog metal songs, but prog rock has been knocking it out the park from us. And you guys said yes, Roundabout. This has been a huge request, by the way, for a very long time. Ever since we did Rush.
Yep.
And it kind of made a resurgence in the comments when we did the Boston reaction. You guys were like, okay, you like this? You gotta do
try.
yes, Roundabout. So, looking up some info on Yes here on Wiki. Yes began in 1968, performing original songs and rearranged covers of rock, pop, blues, and jazz songs, as evident on their first 2 albums. A change in direction in 1970 led to a series of successful progressive rock albums until their disbanding in 1981. Yes toured as a major rock act that earned the band a reputation for their elaborate stage sets, light displays, and album covers designed by Roger Dean. The success of Roundabout, the single from Fragile, cemented their popularity across the decade and beyond. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, man. Looks like they're looked at as progressive rock and art rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another subgenre.
Yeah, there we go.
You know.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's get into the song.
it. Yes and yes. Yeah. Let's get into it. Yes, Roundabout. See, already, I love how they.
It's a masterpiece. It's like everything is presentation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's presentation.
It's all about, like me and Ryan were talking about as it started. Before we get into it, because I know you guys are ready for us to, to get into it. But just the beginning already, it grabs you automatically.
Yeah.
Right? It just puts you into this mindset, right? It's almost like it's creating this atmosphere. It's presented in a way that makes you feel like something epic is about to happen.
Yeah, you feel that way.
So
it's creative.
That's
It's
what
very
we noticed with
creative.
prog
It seems
rock.
like it's creative.
Yes.
It's always different. You're always looking forward to what presentation are they going to do today? How are they going to recreate this? So I'm looking forward to it.
The soundscape in like prog rock just seemed a little bit more, in terms of the composition, just seemed a little bit more sophisticated to me. It's a little bit more rich.
Yeah.
So, or maybe I'm just biased to prog rock. Who knows? All right, let's keep it going, guys.
That's
slick. What is that specifically? How it comes in and out?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's groovy.
Didn't expect that.
I have nothing to say. I'm just rewinding it.
Expect that.
I'm just rewinding it.
Come in like that.
I'm just rewinding it.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. I just want to rewind it. We gotta let that come back in one more time. I didn't mean to cut you off,
we good. Let's go.
I have nothing to say.
I was going to lead to that. Let's go ahead and start that back on over there.
Yeah, this is groovy as hell. This is so damn groovy, boy.
Yeah.
Golly. And by the way,
Good
guys.
choice, guys.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, this was a remastered version of this, and it sounds incredible. I believe that this was made, what, in the 70s or something, or the 80s?
78-ish, 79?
Something like that.
Something like that. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. But it sounds, 71.
71.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's before both of our times, you know?
Yeah.
And you know what, man? The way this sounds, they remastered it, obviously. So the original musicianship is still there, but it sounds so rich because it's been remastered. Mm-hmm. I believe everyone should do that. Every great band, especially if you're a great band, go back and get your pay. I would pay whatever that shit costs to get it remastered, because that you want to preserve great music.
Yeah, man. A lot of our subs hate that, to be honest. But again, our 2018, 2019 at this point programming, we appreciate it sounding a little bit more remastered.
I despise that I have to turn the volume way up to listen to old songs, and then when you go back to something current, you blow your damn eardrums out because it's so it's recorded better.
Correct.
You know what I mean? No, we need to get that shit remastered. It needs to be one level, please. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about it.
All I gotta say about it. Liking it so far.
Yeah, man. Groovy as hell. Loving it.
It was just a different level back then to me, man. I'm starting to come to that realization. It was just different back then, man.
I even love the keyboard sound.
The keyboard was incredible. And I love that because I love maybe I'm just biased to that 70s sound. I love 70s, the grooviness of the 70s, the keyboards, all of that. Even vocally, melody-wise, they're knocking it out the park. It's nuances. Yeah.
It's
smooth, man. Yeah. The bassiness is incredible.
Yeah, that bass player is just... I just want to be like, hey!
So you can still get... It's creative as hell. It started off like it's almost like an epic scene in a movie with the Spanish guitar, whatever the case may be, the acoustic guitar, leading into a really cool, groovy groove, right?
Yeah.
And it's it's still creative. It's still pushing boundaries. And then the transition made sense. It flowed very well with the music. Like, I just think that when we do some prog metal songs, because we love some prog metal.
Yes.
But when we do some prog metal songs, it just seems like a collection of songs like mashed together, and it doesn't seem like these transitions make sense.
Right.
It seems too abrupt or too abrasive.
Yep.
In prog rock, it just seems like it smoothly blends these different transitions well. It still sounds completely different. You're still getting the creativity. So that's just what I'm saying.
Yep. It's a masterpiece.
It sounds great.
It's a masterpiece. That's the way I would classify it. This is like, if you want to put something in music form, like a movie theatrical presentation in music form, this is what I would see.
And just the replay value too, man. The replay, I can play this all the time. Like, I don't have to be in this specific type of mood.
Yeah.
I can just play it. It's an enjoyable listen, and creative, and with nuances, and technically proficient. Yes, 2 minutes in, man. 2 minutes in, and we're already pretty impressed with it. So we got it's 8 minutes. We got a journey to go. Let's keep it going, guys. It's almost like he slows down on that last note. I like that.
Silhouette will charge the view of distant atmosphere. swirling wind, the sailor sees their rim on the land. The eagle's dancing wings create a weather spin on the
What do you think of that transition?
Dude, I think it's been seamless. Seamless. I mean, one thing I love about transitions, man, is just movement in music. Regardless if it's musically or the singer is doing it vocally, I love movement in general. And I think that's why we originally got on the Prog bandwagon, because they're like, oh, you like movement? Oh, check this out, right? You know what I mean? And it kind of took me by surprise. I was like, well, I did say I wanted movement. You know what I'm saying?
A shitload of it.
I want fucking transition, and I got it, you know? But to your point, man, it's done beautifully.
It's blended well,
Yeah.
is what I get from prog rock, what I've been getting from prog rock. Versus some of the offerings from prog metal, it just seems like they're almost leading you into the transition.
Right.
So it's almost like, you know, back in the day, man, when they used to do those blends on the radio with like hip hop, and it would play the song, and then you can hear the other song coming in.
Yeah, like
coming
it's
in,
faintly,
and
it's faint, and then it comes in.
and it'll eventually take over, and it'll be that song. That's to me what prog does with the original, with the song.
I
It's
think-
like
I think
it
you're
feels
right.
like they lead you into the transition, so it doesn't come off so sharp and abrasive. You know what I mean?
I agree
and it
with
seems
that.
like it makes sense. What we're hearing right now is completely different
Right.
from what we heard before, but the way they led you to it seemed to be a lot smoother, and it seemed to be a little composed in a more cohesive manner, in
Yeah.
my opinion, versus like some of the offerings we've heard in prog metal. So that's just my opinion, but
I agree with that.
I love it.
I agree with that. But one thing that I think, because you mentioned the lead up, right? It blends it blends it very well,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kind of like a hip hop like fusion, what like DJs do.
Yeah.
But the only difference with the DJ is you still hear elements of the song that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know a transition is coming, but you don't know where they're gonna take you. But it's still done seamlessly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To your point, it's a build up, but you still are like, wow.
It's different. It seems like that bridge to get me from this. It's a transition, but there's also a bridge to the transition. It feels like it blends it into the brand new section of the
Right.
song versus it just coming out of nowhere like like wait, what? That's really what I'm seeing with prog rock versus like a lot of the prog metal we've heard. It just seems like back then how they composed
It's
it.
just very abrupt and abrasive. Prog metal, some prog metal.
some prog metal that
yeah.
we've heard. Not all, because
Not
we've
all.
enjoyed a lot of prog metal, which we don't get credit for.
Right.
It's okay.
It's kind of like that bridge that has pieces missing, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, it's not blending as well as you would like. You'd be the equivalent of crashing
It's
into
like
the wall.
half the bridge is missing. It's like I'm running and shit, and I'm like, oh, the bridge just falls, like, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get to the other end.
Anyway.
I don't know how that's gonna look on camera, but we're enjoying the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get back to it.
to hold the line, while the noble man brings us sound. He's got to lose all time, because he knows his mind. Next to your keeper beers, we stand surrounded by million years. I'll be the roundabout, that will make him out. I'll be the roundabout.
Like a Congo drum or something.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Smooth. You know it's coming. You know a
They
transition is coming.
lead you into it instead of it just coming out of completely
Right.
nowhere. So they let the music fade out, they hit you with the congos. Now we got the Spanish guitar, and you got the keyboard in the background.
Yep.
The levels in it, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's just,
Yep. It's like sections in a play and shit. This is what it seems like, right?
yeah, but it's like, it's leading you to the same. My point is how it's like.
How do you get there?
Yeah.
How's it transition?
How's it, exactly.
Right.
It's like a transition to the transition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Along the lake, mountains come out of the sky, they stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
God.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. It sounded way better than that.
That was my version of the keyboard. The keyboard is murdering this section.
To keep it 100 with you guys, man, to be totally honest, man, I'm like, man, you want to do this song, man? We just saw that it was 8 minutes and 36 seconds before we cut the camera. I was like, man, this is going to be a long song. But you know what? I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, man.
It's a great song.
And I don't know if that was Congo drums in the back
Yeah.
during that last piece of the song. And you know, correct me if I'm wrong if that's not what it was, but that's what it sounded like, and it brought a different vibe to it.
Dude, how many instruments are they using in this song?
It's crazy.
I heard some chimes or some shit in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
James guitar, Congo drums, right? The bass is great. The drums are going off.
They got the fucking what's that shit called?
Cowbell?
No, ding ding ding. The cowbell.
I just wanted to say cowbell. Triangle.
I think it was a tambourine. So.
Dude, they are going off. I'm glad that this request dominated. There was no question, by the way, on this song selection for this particular band. So let's keep it going.
Incredible, dude. That was incredible. Incredible. A masterpiece. It was, man. If you took a theatrical play, movie, whatever, anything that takes a lot of planning to put together and you put it in a musical format, man, I think this is what you get. You get greatness, man.
That was excellent.
You get a band that really wants to push the envelope and change the way music is received. By yes. That's what I'm gonna say.
No, I agree.
It was great, man.
It doesn't feel like this cold, emotionless, robotic display of virtuoso musicianship.
Yeah.
It feels like it has virtuoso musicianship, but just with feeling and emotion, and it takes you through a roller coaster of emotion, right? I can just play this song.
It's great. Only thing that I have as far as a question, and maybe you guys can kind of help us out with this or help me out with this, is what roundabout really means. I don't know if that's just kind of you're going, you're traveling somewhere, you're kind of like trying to get to another destination, but you keep going a roundabout. I don't know if that's what they mean by that. Maybe you guys can kind of help me understand what they mean by that. But regardless, even not understanding what roundabout means, it was still an incredible song, man.
I agree, man. It just seemed like he was just describing just scenery. He was describing nature, maybe sound waves of music, as if you're the sound waves of music flowing through nature. Maybe that's just the mindset it put him in. Like their music sort of puts him in the mindset of just thinking about different sort of scenic things that they've seen, you know what I mean, during their travels is how I'm taking it. But on
Either
this
way.
particular occasion,
Either way.
we were more so fixated on the groove. Love the transitions in this. The musicianship was excellent.
Yeah, dude.
Love the melody in this. Love the groove in this. Love the bass. Love the keyboard. The keyboardist was insane.
Yeah, everyone got
Everyone was
their
great.
due shine.
The drumming
but yeah.
was insane. Like everything.
The bass, the
The bass was
yes,
insane.
that was crazy.
Everything was great in this song. I thought it was beautiful. So
And if you don't take anything else away from this video, guys, take this away. Tell your favorite artists, remaster your music. No, I'm just joking.
please get this remastered.
Please remaster. No, I'm just messing around.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyway,
it.
That's it.
That's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get early access to our content. That link will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.